Hey everyone, this is Syniax here with some gameplay and my thoughts on Overwatch. Overwatch has been pretty much a decent game for the most part. Everything is pretty much well put together for this beta that we've been playing, and it's more or less like Team Fortress if you want to really compare it to anything. Do not compare it to Battleborn. Battleborn you cannot compare it to because Battleborn is a MOBA. And if you don't know what a MOBA is, think of your games like Smite or League of Legends or Dota. Those are your MOBAs. I want to say Overwatch is more like Team Fortress. Games that are, you know, pretty much first-person shooter, capture the flag type of deal. In a way, it has its strategics because you have your characters that are builders, you have your healers, you have your high damage people, I want to say like snipers and stuff like that, and then you have your offensive people like, you know, like a little assault rifle and some bombs here and there and whatnot. But going into it, Overwatch is pretty much a decent game for the most part. They have, I think we got a couple of gameplay modes and whatnot of the payload one, where you basically escort a payload through the entire thing and you have to stand near it so it actually goes, you know, continues to move, and you have to basically have a well-fit party. It does hold your hand on the fact that it'll tell you, like, if you're I want to say the person who takes initiative to, you know, grab every character that you can, it gives you some help, basically letting you know like, hey, you don't have a healer or you don't have anybody that's like a tank, so it kind of helps out and it balances out the party, which is a good thing. Because some people like to take that initiative and go for that, you know, that character. Like me, if I see that my party does not have a healer, I'm gonna jump to the healer position. If I see that my party does not have a tank, even though I do hate the tank, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it a go, and it balances out. For the most part, when we've done these changes mid-game, we would win, me and my friends. And it's a really good game. You really have to, you know, if you have time, definitely try it out before the 9th, I think it closes. But like I said, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions. It's a great game. It plays very well. The characters are very well done. There is some sort of balance. There's some characters that are kind of out there, but I mean, it all depends. Like, you know, you can easily take some of these characters out. Maybe I want to say the builder character, I forgot his name, the one that builds the little sentry, he's kind of a problem. Even when I had him, he was still a problem. I almost killed up to 20. A friend of mine went up to 40 kills. So maybe he might get nerfed, maybe he might not. He's pretty decent though, he is, not gonna lie. But in my opinion, is it worth your 60 bucks? That's where I'm having like that whole, you know, I don't know if I can actually justify spending 60 bucks because this, I mean, even though it's well put together, everything is really nice. It's, you know, we only have like that 1 or 2 game modes that I've seen so far. I don't know what else to expect, even though it's a beta, but I'm actually curious on what else we're gonna get out of Overwatch. Is it gonna be worth your $60? Is it gonna be a game that is gonna take it up a notch? Are we gonna get a campaign on the side or something to, you know, balance out the $60, you know, need? Because all in all, we had this situation a long time ago with a game called Evolve. Evolve had a specific couple of game modes and had sort of the same type of, not almost the same type, but for the most part it had, like, you know, a decent thing going on for itself. But it was only for literally like a week and you were gone. That was it. Done. You paid $60 for Evolve, and literally you could probably find it in your bargain bin now for like about $10. Sadly, that game failed tremendously. I don't know, I like it right now. You can see that Overwatch has a high volume of players right now. Even the Twitch viewers, the YouTubers, it's really up there for a lot of people. So I want to say there is a huge success rate with this game that's about to go down, and Blizzard yet fails at certain things. I mean, they've done pretty well with a lot of the stuff that they touched with Diablo, World of Warcraft, Heart of the I want to say Heart of the Storm was pretty decent, but I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, it's a MOBA. I'm not into MOBAs. But what was it? You have the Hearthstone, the card game. They've done really good around the block. So for them to do a first-person shooter that kind of relates to Team Fortress, I want to give them a chance. I want to see what's going to happen. Like I said, the game is really, really good. If you have time, try out the demo. You have to try out the demo. Just to, you know, build your own opinion. This is my opinion. The game's good, but I'm not going to buy it right off the bat. I'm afraid to, because I'm afraid it's going to be the same exact situation with Evolve. I'm going to play it a little more. I'm probably going to do some live streams if you guys want to check in on that. And you'll see the link after in the outro. But definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you want to see a lot more. Likes are definitely going to help me out there. But definitely get into that comment section with me. Let's talk about Overwatch. How do you feel about it? I feel like the game is good, but is it really worth the 60? I'm not entirely sure. The game's gunplay is on point. It works. It's not like everybody's every now and then a meat shield or something like that where you're just sinking in your bullets, like, you know, the Division or something like that. You know, certain things work depending on what characters you pick. They have a nice variety of characters, and from what I've heard, I think they're going to add on to their little list. So that's an even bigger plus. So maybe down the road, it is going to be worth it. I don't know if we're going to be seeing a season pass for it, depending on what they want to do with it. But all in all, great game. Debating on the buying part, I might just get it just because a lot of my friends are definitely going to be getting it. And I, you know, once I play with my friends, it's usually the game becomes a lot better. Playing it by myself from time to time, it's iffy. But a lot of these games, you really need to have a group to play, so it actually becomes a little bit better. If you're like one of those like awesome god-like people and play by yourself, that's all great. Anyways, like I said, hit that like button, helps out, supports. Definitely subscribe. We got a lot of content coming out little by little. I'm going to be covering Uncharted 4 also, and I'm possibly going to be doing Overwatch by the end of the month. And please comment. Definitely comment. Let's start something. Let's start a discussion, because in all, great game. Not too sure about buying it. Anyways, enjoy.